Hey, you, my man.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I'm doing dope, nigga. And what's up, man?
I am very fine, my man. Very fine.
Yeah. So what's the word of the day, my man?
Now, the word of the day, man. You caught me off guard.
Man.
But I'm always prepared.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I just think maybe what I'm about to tell you is too big for everyone. Let me just first greet our listeners, actually.
Yeah.
Welcome to the lazy room.
Oh, yeah?
This is
the
your
lazy
boy,
room, yeah.
Lord Warant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, I am not alone, of course.
You know, my man, you know.
Yeah.
This is your boy, Mr. Polite Deity, you know. Yeah, XC, the 90th, you know. Yeah, the 90th. So, you know, guys, we are your people, you know. Yeah, we live by you live by us. We grew together. So, thank you for the support since day one, until today. Like, a really big thanks, you know. We don't know how can we appreciate you.
Then at the end of the day, shout out to you.
You know, yeah.
Everyone who has been with us since our first episode.
Man.
Today, this is our 10th episode.
Congratulations to that. A big wow, my nigga.
Yeah. So I'm about to drop the word of the day, my man.
What's the word of the day, my nigga?
You know, it came after I have realized that we have the 10th episode now.
Yeah.
And the good news is that we also have the 11th episode clue of what is going to happen. Unfortunately, our listeners will get to understand what we will be talking about while we go through this. So the word of the day, my man.
Straight up.
The word of the day, my man. You know, pace does not matter. Matters the most.
Yeah.
What matters the most is the direction.
Straight up.
You understand?
Straight up. Yeah.
There is no use of going fast while you don't know where you are going.
Straight up.
It's better to be slow while you are sure or you know where you are going.
Straight up, man, that's the key. Big up to that, you know. Shout out to that, man.
So let us at least contrast, man. Because since our first episode to date, I think we have detailed in our episode that this is an inclusive platform.
Yeah.
It is there to encourage someone. It is there to enlighten someone. We are here
to talk.
We are
here to voice
to make fun of knowledge. To make fun out of wisdom. Like the
to share the wisdom. Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about the standard of the society.
The standards of the society.
Norms. Wrongs, rights, good, bad. So, yeah. And then, when I look at this, someone out there, of course, the very same way someone asked me, how is our topic related to our previous episode?
Yeah. I want to experience such questions, you know.
You get the
Yeah. I think people are lost.
But then I'm glad that my team is always curious.
Straight up, curiosity.
So there is a connection from our very first episode to today. Even the I am in the street.
You know.
You understand? We do have what I like to call a complementary fact that these episodes are relevant to each other in a way that they are connected.
In a way that they are one, you know.
We are talking about a mental state now.
The I am.
The I am.
The I am.
Let's start there. The mental state, man. you know, it takes a realization or an awareness or a consciousness,
self-awareness, yeah.
to know your capabilities and to manifest them.
Yeah.
At some point, you might know you can sing. You might know you can do anything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about courage. That's the last thing on the list.
Straight up.
Lack of courage. No, but a lack of a realization or an ignorance to the potential of what you know about yourself.
Yeah.
Like where it could put you or what it could shape out of you,
yeah.
or what you could shape out of
it.
Who you are,
yeah.
out of it.
Straight
as
up.
Talent or whatever capability.
Straight up, man.
You understand?
Yeah.
But then when I look at the stagnant, which is found within the play, that those things, talents, whatever knowledge,
yeah.
wisdom and stuff, to realize that it could do something, or you could do something
out of it. Yeah.
It takes the mental state.
Yeah.
You have to reach a certain
awareness,
certain awareness.
Yeah.
Like in a religious way, they say it's high level of consciousness.
Yeah.
It's not religious actually. It's something like I'll say a general use of language.
Yeah, general use when referring to the mental state,
A mental state, you understand?
Yeah.
Like it's a high level of consciousness, in which a lot think maybe when we're talking about a high level of consciousness, we're talking about spirituality. Yes.
Part of it.
It is it.
It is one.
Spirituality
it is
has
one.
a lot to do with mentality.
Straight up.
You understand? It's one and the same thing in other way around and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it does not matter how you elaborate it. But at the end of the day, we're talking about something which you cannot see.
No.
Straight up.
Yeah.
We can only see the mind, not the thoughts. But then in overall, we cannot say it's thoughtsism.
Yeah.
It's a mental state. It's
a mental state. It's where you get to know how to do things. We might do the same thing in a different manner. Yeah.
So you see, in that way, that's when you can understand that having to realize what your capabilities are, or who you are, what you are capable of. The potential that you have in order to manifest something or whatever it is that has to do with you.
Straight up.
There's comparisons. When you look at singers, of course.
Man, I was thinking also the same. Like, when you look at singers, they are all singers, but they don't sing in the same way.
In the same way, they don't sing the same thing. You understand?
Yeah.
There's always uniqueness found. So, I think we've elaborated enough how it is shaped about the mentality. So, here is the thing, the reason we are sitting and going to discuss something related to the standard of the society. It is because the mentality,
the I am,
the I am that you are, the I am that I am,
straight up.
it is impacted also by the standards of the society.
It is built within the standards
of the society.
Yes.
For instance, we had at least 2 rappers on our previous episodes.
Yeah.
Like it could be popular now, or it could be something which is practiced now.
Yeah.
But it is rare to find a nigga rapping in church.
Yeah.
Rapping about church things, like living a nigga lifestyle
while in church.
You see,
while doing it on church ways.
In church ways. There are certain things in the hip hop world or the hip hop genre, I'll say, rap, that has to do with skr. That has to do with clothing. You understand?
Yeah.
Like that is another group. You understand?
Yeah.
it
It's
has
another
their own
category.
It has their own standards.
Yeah.
And church is a different thing. So you understand, if you have to do some godly rap or some godly hip hop, man, you'll have to be decent in a certain man. You'll have to meet certain standards.
Yeah.
You understand? In order for, I don't know if you are being acknowledged or what, you are being approved or.
Yeah, you must get approval.
Yeah, that you are a Christian.
Yeah.
Or a recognition criteria that we say a Christian is. You must meet those standards. You understand?
Straight up.
So, in that way, if you grew up in a Christian family, of course,
Yeah.
it means such things will be far-fetched from you. Even if you develop the feeling of raping and stuff, you wouldn't go straight to who you are.
Nah.
But you will go straight to what you believe in and what you
are
think
built
of.
into.
What you know about those things and related.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of things involved that we know about.
Man.
Musicians,
Illuminati, for example, you know.
You understand, like,
Illuminati is for like it's most based in artists, hip hops, you know. Yeah.
It is said that a lot of artists,
Man, especially hip hop, man. Man,
and
those niggas.
Mind you, I am sitting here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I shouldn't be saying this, but I think it's another conversation for another day.
Yeah.
Now we will talk about the standards of the society. Man, I'm done here. I'm sitting here, man. I'm sitting with you. We are on the same page. I know.
Yeah.
We have discussed this a lot of times. That the founding of Illuminati.
Yeah.
And the etymology, the development of words used, and
Everything, including Illuminati.
Where
it emerges from.
Everyone who blows up in the music industry that
is
we
considered to be
an Illuminati.
Straight up.
You understand? So
it's
another topic for
another day.
But then we are going to look at the standards of the society and how they shape it, man.
Yeah.
You understand? It is because our mindset at some point we gotta reach a certain point to break or to unlearn certain knowledge in order to learn certain knowledge. We gotta unlearn in order to learn.
You gotta make a space, man.
You gotta break that chain that you have no clue about and create yourself. Actually. Find yourself.
Find yourself.
So
know who you are. We are in the I am, maniga.
This is the lazy room, man.
You know.
This is the lazy room. So let us talk, man.
Let us talk, maniga.
Yep. Yeah, so let's talk, homie.
Yeah. Let's get straight to business, you know.
Yeah. So here's the thing, man.
Yeah.
One day, like it's back then. This is not a fairy tale, man. It's real.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like one day I was just sitting, and then as you know, like we were still young.
Yeah.
That you know that I had this kind of a father that wouldn't allow me to go out at any time. You understand? So one day I got a chance to move out of my house without noticing my father. That I am actually going out of the crib, going to see my friend, of course, because I was afraid he would ask me, what am I going to do there?
Yeah.
Is there anything I wouldn't find to do now? Is there anything to do, like? So I just bounced, man. You understand? So, and then along the way, you know, like this is a village, a small village, of course.
Yeah.
I bumped into a certain nigga.
Yeah.
You understand? And the nigga just greeted me. Hey, you good? Yeah, I'm good, man. So where are you going? I'm going to see my friend.
Yeah.
So, like, the nigga said something, you know, like I felt uncomfortable at a certain point, and I had a lot of questions about myself.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, like, why are you alone? I said, why are you asking me that kind of a question?
Yeah.
And he told me that I know that your father is some kind of
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
kind of a kingpin who wouldn't allow you to go out.
Do such.
Yeah. And I told him, no, man, like, it's fine, man. Like, I just went out to see my friend, nothing more. Like,
Yeah,
there
it's
isn't
not nothing big, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not nothing big.
Yeah.
But then, here's the thing. The nigga asked me if I'm gay.
You go what?
He asked me if I'm gay. And I was like, what is that, man? And he said, nah, you'll understand. Like, I felt uncomfortable with myself.
I'm also lost, you know. I don't quite catch the drift, man.
Like, unfortunately, I as I grew up, I never had a chance. I never saw the nigga in a while.
Yeah.
You understand? So, like, and then I asked myself, how did he get to that
conclusion?
Point? Yeah. And then there's this thing that I've realized as I grew up.
Yeah.
That there is a certain identification.
Yeah.
Like, I would say a certain pattern. You understand?
Yeah.
If we see a certain pattern, we assume certain things.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know what I did. I don't know, actually. Maybe how I looked. Because I think I was numb, kind of, when I was still growing up. Like, everyone thought I'm a fool, of course. So, like, those traits, you know.
Yeah.
Like, the nigga concluded if maybe I am a gay. So, this thing, it is driven by the standards of the society. There are certain standards which the society
expect you to meet, you know, like
like to a certain criteria to describe yourself, actually. More especially when it comes to gender and when it comes to engagement and stuff.
Straight up, my nigga.
So the reason we are sitting here on our 10th episode is because we want to discuss those standards of the society. Like, in simple terms, you know? Norms. You understand? What is normal to people or to everyone.
What people expect, you know.
And what is not normal.
Straight up.
You understand?
According to people.
According to people.
To the standard of the society.
It is the standards of the society. Because I checked from Google, of course. Everyone's reference.
It knows everything.
Everything, man. It's a norm.
Standards.
Also called social norm. You see? A social norm. A comma, and then it says a rule.
A rule.
You see? Underline this.
It's a rule.
A rule.
Yeah.
Or standard of behavior shared by members of a social group. Basically, this is deep in a way that
every group has
its own norm. That's where we get what we call cultural activities.
Straight up.
You understand? Like, it goes deep even to religions. You understand? Like, beliefs. So wow. Norms may be internalized. You understand? Like, incorporated within the individual so that there is conformity without external rewards or punishment. They may be enforced by positive or negative sanctions from without. So, when I look at this, it at least depict what I want us to discuss.
I think it's straight to the point, you know.
It is straight to the point. Then we break it into pieces.
We make more points.
We make more points
based on this point.
Look at this. A norm. A rule. Let us look at this.
These two, like
these two for now.
If we were to go to a norm, you know, like, what is a norm?
a norm,
Yeah.
let me explain it the Lord that I am.
Yeah, be your way.
Let me be my own reference.
Yeah.
You see, if we were to explain a norm according to how we understand it,
Yes.
it is what is approved by the society,
Yeah.
or a certain
Group of
of
society.
society, like
Yeah,
a social group,
A
of
social
course.
group, yeah.
You understand?
Straight up.
Basically, if we were to mention what is normal,
Yeah.
I would ask you, referring on what degrees. You understand?
Yeah.
Are you asking me about the norms of beliefs
Or your norms.
or social norms as a society?
Yeah.
As because if we look at a social norm as a society, we will also have to look at the ethnicity. Like we as the black society,
Yeah.
we do things different from a certain race. You understand?
Yeah.
So basically, again, inside the black society,
Yeah.
there are groups
Groups.
who do things in their own ways,
Yeah.
or what they would categorize as normal.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you were to ask me what is normal, I would say it is what is approved or what is appropriate for certain people or for an individual.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So let's look at a rule.
Yeah.
These things are familiar, my man.
Yeah, they are familiar, man. Like a rule. There's someone that has to come with this rule,
Yeah.
There is somewhere that this rule is emerging from.
Exactly. For certain reasons.
For certain reasons. And if we might say that those reasons now they no longer exist, or like they are no longer there.
Let's take it from there. Like let's say we have a rule today. Yeah. Let's first define a rule.
A rule, yeah.
You cannot.
Let's get to a rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A rule is a limit.
A limit.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
it's a limit.
That's where you get boundaries,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
a boundary.
A barrier. That's
a barrier. I would say an allowance.
Straight up.
Because if I were to give an example, I'll say a space you are given to manifest whatever that you want. You want.
Yeah.
It's ruled like by a certain rule that you must not get to this point.
Yeah.
You understand?
So you must not do this.
You must not do this.
Yeah.
Or you must do this.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's more like what do you call in research?
Command.
A command.
Yeah.
It's more like a command.
A command, my man.
It's a rule. It comes or it emerges from certain reasons. There is no way we can have a rule without having a reason behind
the rule.
The rule.
Yeah.
So whatever rule that is ruling us now, it was because of a certain reasons.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So when it comes to a rule, contrasting it with a norm.
Yeah.
A rule is more likely to have punishment.
Yeah.
Or like the procedures which might be taken
when you cross that rule.
Yeah, when you break the rule.
Yeah.
But a norm is that what anyone can say whatever they want to say, but an effect of doing what is abnormal. We look at where the abnormality comes from.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, the abnormality might be affected, or I would say impacted by a natural disability.
Yeah.
Like at some point, those who are mentally disabled,
Yeah.
they are included or categorized as abnormal people. They
Because
are
they are more, they
they
are
does
not
not meet
normal.
the standards
of the society,
of the society,
of being normal, you know,
of being
a
a human being, a normal
human being. Yeah, yeah.
But then here is a point, no? That criteria of abnormality, using a mental disturbed person,
Yeah.
it's a lack of rational decisions.
Yeah.
Like they are not informed. It's more like ignorance.
Ignorance. Yeah.
Yeah. So when we look at what were we saying?
Ooh.
I was saying that when we look at a norm,
Yeah.
when I say you did something abnormal, you did something which
It's
I
not
did not
normal.
expect,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the society does not expect,
Expect,
or
yeah.
a certain group,
Does not expect.
be it a believing group,
Yeah,
a religious group,
group,
a cultural group, or a
community group.
you understand?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is not acceptable. You understand?
Not socially acceptable.
Not socially acceptable.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's wrong, no.
Yes,
It's
I'll get to that point.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I want to first to make it clear that an abnormality that it is actually impacted by a natural disability.
Yeah.
It is something in which somehow is treated and somehow can be attended to certain measure.
Yeah.
You understand? So now we look at a mentally fit person, a physically fit person, maybe even financially fit.
Yeah.
Actually, like even not financially fit, but then let us look at a normal person.
Yeah.
A normal person.
Yeah, what a normal human being.
A normal human being doing an abnormal thing.
Yeah, yeah.
The doing what the standard of the society does not
Accept.
Yeah,
like,
and or expect.
Yeah, because as a normal human being, you know,
Yes.
there are sort of expectations that we all have, like for us to consider you as normal, you know.
Yeah.
So that's where if you don't quite meet
Give
the
me
criteria.
that description of a normal being.
A normal being.
Yeah.
A normal being is someone who does like what most of us do, like what, because we're not mentally ill as a culture. But there are some who we classify as mentally ill.
Yeah.
So like we find we say a lot of common things, you know. So those things are those
like it's a normal person is more like a common person.
yeah. Where you get your sense get to be common.
Like yeah,
where
like you sense common.
Yeah,
that's common. Where we get to a rational person. Like you are conscious. You are aware of your actions.
Yeah.
Of your existence actually.
Yeah.
You acknowledge yourself.
Yeah,
that's a normal being.
Yeah.
So there is abnormality.
Yeah.
Let me say what we can use to trace an abnormal person who is not mentally disturbed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's say it's me.
When you are abnormal, it's like you are not normal. Like abnormality.
You are not socially.
You are not socially normal.
Yes, you are not socially normal.
Yeah, so I think that's where we get weird people, you know.
Weird people. I love being weird, man.
Straight up, you know.
You know, like a weird person.
Yeah.
Abnormal person.
Yeah.
How did we come to weird?
too weird. It's like you're not acting according to what they expected. Our age, I don't quite get where you're going. Yeah.
Mind you, the standards of the society that we
Yeah.
are trying to discuss here,
Yeah.
it's a man in 2023
And I'm a woman in 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if I were to use that as a weird person,
Yeah.
it's like what is expected
Yeah.
of a man to be.
Yeah.
And what is expected of a woman to be.
Yeah.
So, there are a lot of classification here out of the boundaries of a socially accepted thing.
Yeah.
So basically, as a man in 2023,
Yeah.
there are things which are expected of me to manifest or to actually display
Yeah.
in any way.
To be considered to be a man.
A man.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And what is most painful here is that I don't know, maybe I have never went in a lot of places, and my Facebook actually is not actually exposed to a lot of things. But we find women explaining to men how to be a man.
Hey, like what they expect from a man. They are giving a man guidelines, They guide you what to be for them to consider you as their man.
Their man.
Straight up.
No, like we did not get to that point.
Yeah.
Like
as a man.
As
like
a man.
Yeah,
Mind you, the reason I'm saying we have not yet arrived to that point is that they use what they expect from a man themselves. I would say a personal opinion.
They use
in a general situation.
They use their imaginations.
Yeah, their fiction.
Yeah.
What they have built inside them.
Yeah.
To generalize it. You understand? We are now having a man must.
Yeah.
Not basically because a man must.
No.
It was supposed to be my man must. You understand? So now today it's a standard of a society.
Yeah.
But coming from a
imagination,
opinion.
A personal opinion.
Yeah, a personal perspective.
Yeah.
And we also have a classification of what a woman must be.
Yeah.
Coming from a personal perspective.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't had a lot of men responding to a man must women.
No.
Saying a woman must. You understand? But quite some few of them, I saw them saying that if a man must, a woman must also.
Yeah.
They also forgot to put my woman must.
It's like, well, they are referring to your imagination. They are generalizing and including all of us as men.
You understand?
They think because they are men also, we set the same perspective.
Men, we are very quite different.
Yeah. We might be the same, but we are not the same.
We are only a same gender.
Yeah.
So, yes, another thing.
Yeah.
A man must. You see, I told you a story about the guy who asked me if I'm gay.
Yeah.
You know, like, I believe there are certain things which he has spotted.
Yeah.
Which made him conclude that maybe I'm gay.
Yeah.
Mind you, by that time I don't even know
what being gay is.
A gay is.
Yeah.
You understand? So basically, there is this gay thing, or like the plus gender family.
Yeah.
Because we include the plus genders here. There are certain standards, or there are certain things which is expected out of you in 2023, mind you.
Yeah.
And when you does not perform those things, you are reduced.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
They think you are gay.
Yeah.
And then there are certain things which you does, which we think you are gay.
Yeah.
So I don't understand, how did we get to?
It's like, well, you don't do this, you are gay. And when you do this, you are gay.
Same more like, mind you, like a norm is at least below a rule. It's more like a rule.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
The same thing that when you do this,
once you cross that boundary,
like
a conclusion comes in.
There's already a conclusion.
Yeah.
Like I would say, almost all of us, we have already concluded about a lot of things because of the standards of what?
The society.
Of the society.
Yeah.
So now we are sitting here as men. You understand?
Yeah.
When we are sitting as men in a today's society, it is no longer safe to say
you're sitting with a man.
You understand? Like you gotta neutralize until I hear you confirm to what gender.
Yeah.
You get the drift.
Yeah, I get the drift, man. Like I once experienced such question. Like there is this other girl, ne? So this girl texted me, "What are you doing?" I'm sitting with who? My friend.
Yeah.
Guy. Yeah. Hey, where in my room?
Hey.
Like
it was something.
Yeah, and it was nothing big. We just sitting getting high,
you understand, man?
yeah, nothing big. It was like, what are you doing, you two there? What are we doing? Like, where is this coming from, man?
The standards of the society. That, like, even a child knows that when you see two people. You see, like, you know what my son told me the other day. I was with you when
man.
You understand? Like, it is this thing. It is actually passed from a generation to generation.
Yeah, it's a pattern, man.
It's a pattern.
Yeah.
So, where is freedom in a norm? Not basically because we want to express ourselves in how.
Yeah.
No. But then the fact that I have to explain, myself now
doing
and then.
something, yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Things which you find like right, within yourself.
Yeah.
Things in which you find pleasure.
Yeah. You understand? Because I think the standard of what we call a standard of society, a norm, whatever they call it, is more like a myth. It also comes from a reason.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So at some point, we must come up with certain things to actually anticipate.
To be common.
Yeah. Like, for example, stealing.
Yeah.
Like, me stealing from you is a bad thing to you.
Yeah, but it's a good thing to you.
Because
I
got what
you wanted.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, simply because you have hurt someone, we had to anticipate around that thing, that it does not perpetuate in a way that you continue to hurt people. Because
sorry to disturb, my man. I think we must talk about this thing you're stealing, you remember?
Yeah.
Can you bring it up again? Like, explain it to me. That one, when you steal from a shop,
Yeah, like... Yeah. I cannot catch the whole scenario because, like mines, man. Mines.
Yeah. It's like, when you are hungry, right? It's a practical example.
It was a scenario that you are hungry.
Yeah, let's look at this.
Yeah.
Socially acceptable, like in shops, you have to buy.
Yeah.
Like, even though you don't have money, you cannot just go and say, "Can you please give me that?" People do this, bro. About this.
And mind you, I actually emphasized around someone who is actually begged at least 2 to 3 people.
Yeah.
Who have denied him or her.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
There are a lot of factors impacting the denial.
Yeah.
I understand, but let us look at the individual who is being denied of what he is asking for in a polite manner or a socially acceptable manner.
Man.
And now the scenario moves forth.
Yeah.
He is going to the shop.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the only accessible place for that time.
Yeah.
And he steals whatever he steals. Food.
You know, it can be bread.
It can be bread.
Yeah.
It can be
whatever,
some biscuits,
something to snack, man.
Something to snack. You understand?
Some energy, man.
Yeah. So
yeah.
The person decides to steal.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And when he stole the bread, the Warant, the manager or the store manager or whoever is in charge, notice it that someone stole from him. When they look from the CCTV, they found out that this man.
Yeah.
And now that man is so forth. Who is wrong? Is he wrong?
Who is wrong now?
According to the social norms and defending the scenario using social norms, the man is wrong.
Completely wrong.
Completely wrong. It is not socially acceptable.
Yeah, it's not socially acceptable. But if we move a little back, if we go backwards, you know, I'll catch that scenario of him begging two to 3 times in a polite manner,
in a socially acceptable. Yeah,
it gets denied.
Yeah. And okay, someone is sitting here.
Yeah,
the man could have asked for a job.
Yeah,
could have asked for something.
Yeah.
Like, as I've said, that there are a lot of factors impacting
on
the denial or the scenario.
Yeah.
He might have been looking for a job for the past 2 weeks.
Man, it's been hard.
Without hope.
Man.
Because everyone is broke. You understand? Like, there are a lot of things which I did not say about the scenario.
Yeah.
And your assumptions as a listener right now, like, could be in contrary to what we are saying. Like, he could have done something. Like, you want to understand, if we were to bring up the whole story about this man, then it's gonna take us forever.
Yeah.
Because we are trying to depict that there is actually that peak point. Yeah. Actually, where you had to fall. Actually, you know, you as you recess.
Yeah, there is depression, man.
There is depression.
Straight up. There is
at the point of depression, man.
That's where things get tough.
Yeah. You understand? Like,
tough times, man.
You have to take decisions. Tough decisions.
Yeah.
And then at that point, he saw, according to his calculation, stealing was actually something with a high probability or high possibilities of him getting full for that day.
Yeah.
You understand?
For that time.
Basically, the reason that made him to steal is good and beneficial for him, but for the society, it's not good. You understand?
Not socially acceptable.
It's not socially acceptable.
Straight up.
Mind you, the reason the reason we were talking about this, we wanted to get to that point, that how do we live as a man or as a woman to be socially acceptable while expressing who you are freely. You understand?
Yeah.
So, in this manner,
you don't get to express who you are freely.
You don't get to express who you are freely.
Man.
Like, look at this. I grew up in a Christian family.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, my mother left me in church, actually. Like, I had to go to church even before I understand what church was.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
There are certain practices which they practiced here, in which I actually did not understand by then. Yeah. You understand? And I wouldn't ask because I was not concerned.
Yeah.
You understand? Ignorance is bliss.
Straight up.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
So, like, those things today, or I'll say yesterday, they had impact actually on who I am today. They built me. They built in me.
They built
You understand?
in you, my nigga.
Until I get to a point where when I look at someone who does not reach the recognition criteria of what I believe or I know to be normal or right.
What you have been taught to be right.
What I have been taught to be right.
Not what you find right.
No, not what I find right.
No.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it has a lot of impact in how we view
on your
the
perspective.
World. Yeah. How we view the world is impacted by how we are raised, of course. So, looking at this matter here, I'm a thief. We did not bounce.
Yeah.
A thief, man.
Yeah. A hungry thief, man.
A hungry thief.
Yeah.
A polite
thief. A polite thief, of course.
Polite thief.
Yeah.
And me, who is looking at a polite thief.
Yeah.
We are looking at a same situation in a different perspective.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. You are exposed
to
different sides.
I have wronged you. I love English.
Yeah.
I have what? wronged you. No, I did not wrong myself.
Yeah.
I did something wrong to you. I have wronged you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So basically, the relationship that we are having as the society is defined by certain standards.
Yeah.
Before we could look up to socially acceptable standards, we look at our own standards.
Yeah, our own standards.
Who
you are.
You guess the drift.
Yeah.
Who you are.
What are your standards, you know?
What are your standards?
Yeah.
So, when you look at your standards...
Because we all know we're living our own lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for a fact.
We are being taken back to define what is expected of a man to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my standards. For instance.
Yeah.
Man, I always want to look weird.
Yeah.
I don't care where I'm going.
Yeah.
It's only maybe if I'm going to an interview because man, I'm begging, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a job.
Yeah.
I gotta put some food on the table.
Yeah.
But then, according to myself, let's say, as I've said that I do go to church. Yeah, I'm a Buddhist actually.
Yeah.
So when I see or look at someone entering a church, looking at how they dress, I am not looking them in an eye of where we are.
Yeah.
I look at them in an eye of what kind of a drip is this?
Yeah.
You understand?
What is this?
What is this? You understand? Or maybe like, wow, this is drip, man.
This is
I love
fire.
this.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
This is sublime.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but then, in a church, actually, there is actually an appropriate way of dressing.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay. Before we look at exposing things, or whatever that is obvious, actually, let us look at drip, of course, fashion.
You know,
like
yeah. Drip is forever.
Forever, bro.
Drip is forever.
You know, like if you drip too hard, and you go to church, you get a lot of eyes
on you,
and you get those who think are actually straight talkers.
Yeah.
Tell you what kind of dressing is this?
You are not. What is this?
Yeah, you are not wearing exposing things.
Yeah.
You just wearing your own style.
What makes you feel?
What makes you feel comfortable?
What gives you pleasure?
What gives you pleasure?
Yeah.
What builds your confidence? Because I
What
find
you find right
I find
for yourself.
confidence in what I dress.
Yeah, you find confidence into what makes you pleasure, my man.
You understand?
Yeah.
So looking at in that way, is that there is a certain line in a church.
Yeah.
It is socially acceptable for a church member
Only
to wear in an appropriate manner according to how it is said to be.
Yeah.
Okay, going out. I've went to a bar, of course.
Yeah.
Not once, not twice, not thrice. I don't know how many times,
Yeah.
but I'm actually an indoor person.
Countless time, man.
So,
yeah.
like when I got there, no one is concerned about who is wearing what.
Yeah.
But look at this. Come wearing Adibas.
Yeah.
Come wearing Adibas.
Yeah. From first glance.
First glance,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Even if I'm your home, man, I'll ask you, man, what is this?
man, where do you get this?
Where do you get this, man?
Yeah.
Because there is a brand, actually,
Yeah.
which is Adidas. And then automatically, because I know the brand, no, I'm wearing an Adidas without 3 lines, of course.
Yeah.
If I wanted to wear Adidas, I would have went to a shop and got a 3-stripe thing and wear it.
You went for 4.
I went at least 6.
Yes,
I'm doubling it. It's Adidas.
Yeah.
But the norms or the standards or what is expected is that as we know that there is fake and original and stuff, it is driven by that thing.
By standards.
By standards.
Yeah.
You understand? And later you find out that no, Adibas, it's actually an upcoming brand. It has made some round actually. It has got that potential that
so you're supporting it, you know.
I am supporting it.
Yeah.
But look at what a standard of a society is doing here. I am failing to understand what you do because of what I know, what I have built, what I believe, what I expect.
Have, you know.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like, basically, there is no way of judging you out of my own perspective.
Yeah, out of your own world.
Yeah.
What you have, who you are. Yeah.
So, we are into this now because we are trying to create actually a stabilized society.
Yeah. Free will.
Free living.
Yeah.
Mentally free. Physically free.
Yeah.
You understand?
Specifically free. Straight up, my man. We're trying to bring a world where you get to do what you want, you know.
You get to express
yourself.
Yeah. You understand? So, you know, if I'm not driven by the standards of the society, someone is asking, what is driving me? How do I know if this is right or wrong? And stuff. Like, let me actually explain this. We are a reflection.
Of our true self.
Man,
I love that line. Yeah.
Basically, what I do to you is what I expect you to do to me. Before you could give me a definition of who you are, or before I give you a definition of who I am, you already have your own definition. I already have my own definition of who you are. But that is not the whole.
Doesn't mean it's right.
It's right.
What you are exposed to doesn't mean it's what is behind the scene, you know.
So, what I'm trying to say here is that me or myself, when it comes to defining me. You look at how I reflect myself.
Yeah.
You look at how I carry myself.
How you expose yourself to the world.
How I expose myself to the world.
Yeah. How you interact with the world.
Without concluding of what you believe.
Yeah, or what you think
you understand?
is right for you. Yeah.
You take me as I am.
Yeah.
You understand?
I take what I see.
So basically, the reflection comes here.
Yeah.
That if I find something wrong,
yeah,
when someone is doing to me, it means I am also not going to do the same thing to someone.
Yeah.
If I don't approve something that is done to me,
it means you won't do it.
It means I am also not going to do it.
Yeah.
But once I do it, it means I also
expect it
to be done
to you.
To me.
Obvious.
In that scenario of stealing, mutandis mutandi. You understand?
Straight up.
So in that scenario of a thief, I'll say, that man or the thief knows that he or she also does. Actually, it's a he.
Yeah, so, man, you know, well, man, women don't steal, man. They take. Yeah, they take like free.
They take.
It's their own.
So, like, he knows that stealing is wrong. You understand? I need a drink.
You need a drink, my man.
A man must not talk for 3 minutes without drinking something.
Yeah.
So, he knows that stealing is wrong.
Yeah.
Believe me, he highly knows that. You know why?
He's aware of it.
He's aware of it.
Yeah.
You know why? He first begged.
That's the reason.
That's the reason. You understand? Yeah. It is not the first thing which came into the play of his mind.
No.
He first begged.
Yeah.
Mind you, he begged while he knows that on the bag he has plan B.
Yeah, if he do this, you get it.
Yeah.
But because he knows that it's not good according to the society.
Yeah. You must first
approaches the right way.
Yeah.
The right direction.
You understand?
Yeah.
So basically, we know what is right from how we understand whatever it is that we think is right or wrong.
Yeah.
You understand?
Or whatever it is that you're taught it is right or wrong.
Yeah. But do not take gas.
Yeah, you know, hey man.
You know, like what I'm trying to say is that
we don't get exposed to life in the same way.
Yeah, we don't perceive life in a common way, in a way that I might think something is wrong.
Yeah. While
you think
it's right.
It's right. Because of your own reasons.
Yeah.
And because of my own reasons. And the both of us are right. You understand? Not for someone, but for us.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So a man must be, it must be at least my man must.
Yeah.
My woman must.
You know, man.
Understand?
Yeah.
Do not define us, man.
Nah. Do not take us.
Yeah. So we talk, man.
What is right for you is right for you, man.
We talk, man.
Yeah.
We talk. This is the lazy room.
Yeah, I think we have covered everything, you know. Like, you now get the picture of where this might go in the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like we are going in a different path now.
Yeah.
You catch the drift, or the drift will catch you.
Yeah. Vice versa.
We expect a free-minded generation, a mentally free generation, a financially free generation.
Once you're mentally free, man,
everything is the rest is history.
The rest is
history. So, on our next episode, actually, I cannot talk what we're going to talk about on our next episode.
Yeah.
But I am assuring everyone, or I am assuring even the Lazy Room podcast as a whole, that we are going to have a sitting.
Yeah.
And we get deep in this. We discuss.
Yeah.
Crime.
We get to expose different opinions,
crime, teenage pregnancy, whatever will lead us to free. You'll hear it from our next episode.
Yeah.
But we have decided to have a sitting on our 10th episode.
Yeah.
Because it's actually a beautiful journey that we are having.
Man, this is a free ride, man.
And then shout out to everyone who has been with us since day one.
Our supporters,
our guests, our listeners, our followers, our advisors,
man,
and everyone who is
man,
contributing in any way
possible.
Shout out
all
to
corners of the earth, man.
Yeah, man.
So
we are available on our Spotify account. We've been there for since day one.
Yeah.
YouTube, you name it, we are there. Stitcher, Amazon, Pocket Cast. We have our website on our pod page, of course. As in www.podpage.co.za/thelazyroom/episodes.
Straight up, man. So, even we're there, man, in the Mr. Know It All. Yeah, check us in the Mr. Know It All. You'll find us there.
Google Podcast.
From there, you'll get guided to where you want to go,
The Lazy Room.
Straight up, it's always the Lazy Room.
Yeah. So we do have our WhatsApp. Check us. You can text us via our Facebook page. We are always there. And shout out to our team. Shout out to everyone.
Yeah.
Until we meet on our 11th episode.
Love and peace.
Love and peace. The new era.
Freeway.
Revolution. We are the chambers of thoughts. #the Lazy Room.